Hi guys, I'm coming to you barefaced and ready to do a foundation review of the Frankie Rose Cosmetics Matte Perfection Foundation. Now, I stumbled upon this brand through Instagram. Somebody was talking about a celebrity's makeup that had been done for an award show, and it tagged the makeup artist, so I went to the makeup artist page, and then I saw that they were using Frankie Rose Cosmetics as their foundation. So I thought it would be interesting to try out, and so I started following Frankie Rose Cosmetics on Instagram. A few days after I had if you see a little rat running around, that's my little dog Zoe. Zoe? Zoe. Hi Zoe. So if you see her walking around, that's Zoe. So a few days after I had started following them on Instagram, they had posted that if you would like to try their foundations but you're not sure about your shade or whatever, that you could email them, and I will post, I'll put below in the description bar who you can email, and you send them your shade, which shade you think is your color, and then they will send you not only your shade but a shade lighter and a shade darker and the primer, and they'll send you samples. So that's what I have here for you to try, and I thought that was a really generous and great idea to get your brand out there, and so I jumped on it. And I actually ordered this in November, and I've been meaning to do a first impression review of this foundation since November, so I'm like way behind, but I haven't tried it yet. So this is a legit, these are my samples and they're all closed. This is a legit first impression review of this foundation and primer. Yeah, I got some breakouts going on, I have some scarring, so I think this would be a perfect time to try out the coverage and everything on this foundation and to see how it wears. So yeah, let's jump into it. I'm going to start off with the Frankie Rose Cosmetics Prime Addiction, and this is face primer, and this is the sample. So it says, this lightweight silicone-based face primer will prep, prime, and perfect your skin, giving you a flawless airbrush finish. Okay, so it's a clear silicone primer. It's very silicone feeling. Feels very smooth. Take a little bit more and just press it in to my skin. I feel like it filled in my pores a little bit. Let's try matching my shade. So I have, or I thought it would be F104 Olive. So this is the color that I sent to them that I thought would be my color. And then they sent me a darker shade, F105 Oatmeal Blend. And then they sent me F103, but there's Vintage, and then there's a neutral. So F103N is the neutral shade, but I have a more yellow undertone to my skin, so I don't think I'll be the neutral shade, but you know, I never know. When I actually requested this, I think I was probably a little bit more tan because I still had a little bit of my summer tan going on. So I'm going to actually try out F103 Vintage first. I think this color will be the best match for me. So let's test it out over here. On this side of my face, I'm going to be using a beauty blender to apply. Oh, it's very liquidy. So I'll just place that on like that and go in with my beauty blender. I think this has a little bit of a scent, but it's actually not a bad scent. It smells very clean. So not bad at all. So the foundation claims are a perfect, long-wearing, matte finish foundation that will leave you with a smooth, flawless complexion. It's hydrating, lightweight, and breathable. think the color match is dead on. I think this is my shade 100%. So you can see the redness that I have right here on my nose. This is the side with the foundation on and no foundation on this side. You can still see my blemish right here, but I'm gonna try and build it up in a minute. And there you can see where I have the foundation, where I don't. And on the other side of my face, I'm going to be applying with just a angled flat kabuki brush. Okay, I feel like that the side that I applied my foundation with a brush, that the coverage is a little bit heavier, but of course, because the Beauty Blender will kind of absorb some of the product and blend it out a little more naturally. Just to see if this is buildable. And then a little bit where I have some redness as well. So it was a little bit buildable. Not like super heavy coverage, but you don't want it to be cake face. It is matte finish, but as you can see, there's just a little like, maybe like a demi matte, which is good because you don't want to be like flat, boring, like bland faced. You want to have some kind of light reflectiveness. Okay, just for reference, I have a combination oily skin, and so I usually will apply a powder, but I feel like it is just so nice. I'm going to leave this on without a powder and just see how it wears. I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay guys, as you can see, I have all of my makeup on now, and I have been wearing this foundation for 5 hours now, and I feel like I have a little bit of like dewiness. I wouldn't say that it's like a crazy oil that I have going on, but just a little bit of shininess. Let me see. I'm gonna take some translucent powder and just blot and see how it takes it. It touched up really well. It didn't cake up or anything, so that's a plus. It did not oxidize on me, which is also another plus. I just really like it. My blush has stayed on really vibrantly. My contour has stayed on. Everything has worn beautifully. I'm going to insert a picture here so that you can see what the foundation looks like photographed and if it has a white cast. As you can see, this foundation has 0 flashback. It looks awesome on camera, whether that be photograph or video. I just cannot say any more about this foundation because I am just loving it, and I am sad that my sample is gone. I feel like this is the ideal foundation to be wearing whenever you are going to be photographed. So for special events or weddings or parties or anything like that, or even just going out to the club with your friends, this is just a really gorgeous foundation. Yeah, I will definitely be ordering it, and I will be keeping you guys in the loop of how I like it. I'm sure you'll be seeing it in some of my future favorites videos. I overall hope you enjoyed this review. I've never done a foundation review on my channel, so it's something different for me, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad my first review was a hit. Let me know if you've tried out this foundation or if you're going to order some samples of it. Like I said, I'm going to put all of the information down below so that you can get your hands on some samples of this so you can test it out and see if you really like it. I really think that you will, and I'm excited to try other products from Frankie Rose Cosmetics because I believe it's a fairly new company, and I think that them sending out free samples of their foundation really says a lot. It means that they're proud of their product and they know that a lot of people are really gonna like it to just put it out there like that. So I really admire that. Be sure to check out some upcoming videos that I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have a tutorial on this colorful eye makeup, and I'm gonna have a huge haul that you don't want to miss. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye bye. I hope that you enjoyed the